Hello, my beautiful Cancer. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Cancer, for the month of September 2021, darling. So if you find any cards that resonate with you in this weekly reading today, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy this reading or you just enjoy my vibe, give this video a like and subscribe because it does help me out a lot, Cancer, and I always appreciate it when you do that extra step to support me. Keep in mind, though, Cancer, that these are just weekly tarot readings, and I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, right, Cancer? You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. Take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't. It does not matter what it is you identify as he, she, they, or anything else in between, darling, or outside of that spectrum, darling. The cards resonate with you, they're meant to resonate with you. So take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't. So, yeah, Cancer, I feel like we just need to just jump right into your weekly tarot horoscope reading. Don't mind me, darling. I just downed some espresso, honey, so I'm feeling a little bit energetic. You'll probably notice me starting to become a little bit more unhinged, darling, as we continue with this reading. So remember, Cancer, I did your monthly horoscope reading for September as well. So be sure to check that out. It'll be popping up on the top right hand corner of your screen at some point, usually at the beginning. So let's get into this, Cancer. I'm going to be doing 3 rows for y'all. And do I have my wands, darling? My wands in my blanket. Let's get into this. So we have the Hanged Man stepping forward for you, Cancer, with the King of Wands, as well as the Fool card. Ooh, baby, y'all know, Cancer, that the Fool is my favorite tarot. Your second row is the 4 of Pentacles, Cancer, with the 4 of Wands. Can we get another 4, darling? If we get another 4, darling, y'all getting a bonus reading. You know what? I'll still give y'all a bonus reading anyways at some point. Cancer, hold me accountable. Page of Pentacles. And then for your third row, 7 of Swords with the 7 of Pentacles. Baby, I swear to gosh. Ace of Swords, still good. Like, I'm like, need to be aware that's like my reaction might seem disappointing, but y'all have just off first impressions, darling, before I even digest this puzzle that we have here, darling. I love what it is y'all have going on for y'all, Cancer. Let's get a card to see your overall energy for this week. All right, now come on now. Let's get these cards handled, darling. We have the Judgment. No, not the Judgment card. The Magician card coming in here, synchronicities and manifestation. So right off the bat, Cancer, this is a very fabulous week of where I told y'all I had some coffee, where you're going to start experiencing the fruits of your labor, darling, right? And that makes sense as to why we even have the 7 of Pentacles here, which we'll get into later, of course, darling. But definitely this sense of where, you know, the Magician card is always the master of their own reality, right? When you see the Magician, it lets you know, in some tarot readings, darling, right? No shade. And like there's messages that come forward where you just might receive blessings, right? Miracles happening, darling. Not to say that you're not going to have a miracle happen, but it's going to be a miracle of your own making, Cancer, this week. So extremely positive reading right off the bat for y'all, Cancer. So I like this a lot. For your first row, we have the Hanged Man, King of Wands, and the Fool card coming in here. Something's changing, like you're changing it up, Cancer. You're changing it up. You're changing it up. I suspect for some of you, it's like it started out mentally for you, Cancer, but then like something caused you to have that Hanged Man moment, darling, I feel. So it's as if like something changed up in your perspective, in your mindset. Maybe it's just all internally, right? Maybe because I'm being shown the 8 of Swords now in my vision. So if you don't know what the 8 of Swords represents, Cancer, the 8 of Swords is like self-limiting beliefs and keeping yourself stuck in an environment or trapped in some type of mindset, very limiting, right? So something changed up your mindset, Cancer, and what, from that change of mindset, from your change of perspective, darling, that's what got the ball rolling for everything else in y'all's life, right? With this King of Wands here, that's the energy that you're exuding or what you're claiming as, Cancer, where you started taking a very active role in terms of changing things up. The King of Wands leading with a vision and just very hyper-focused, Cancer, I feel, for y'all. This Fool card coming in here, I like a lot for you guys because with the Fool card, Cancer, the Fool card is all about, there's a reason why it's associated with the number 0, because it's like starting into a new journey, a leap of faith as well. But interestingly enough, like this probably doesn't even have much doesn't really matter in terms of verbiage, but I can't help but feel like it's not really a leap of faith, Cancer, for you guys. Like, you guys are taking a chance on something, but it's just like, there's not like, with faith, it's one of those things where, it's just like risking it for the biscuit. But in this sense here, you're just like, no, like my narrative, like your storyline, you're telling yourself, it's like, you're having it in a specific way, Cancer, and you're not going to settle for anything less. It's more so because of the Magician card. It's like of your own creation. Darling, I don't know why I couldn't tongue roll right there. It's of your own creation. Both the Magician and the King of Wands exuding just very much so in your hands, darling. And so because of the change of perspective, because you may not initially have felt very confident in where it is that you're going, what it is that you were doing, this change of perspective, you're just like being like, it's this sense of where it's just like, well, girl, like, of course I know this is going to be working out. You're willing to bet on yourself now, Cancer, which I just like a lot for you guys. Like, I don't know what happened here, darling, and it's none of my business what changed your perspective, what switched things up for you guys. It could be in terms of like a relationship. I very easily could, you all could be getting out of a relationship or a job that was very unfulfilling. And I feel like if this was like a job thing, this was either like a buildup that was already progressively happening, or like this recently happened, maybe like from a few weeks ago. Because I'm being shown the number 3, or it could have been 3 months, but we'll be a little bit careful with that verbiage there. But regardless of that, this is now, I just like this a lot, Cancer. So let's get into your second row, because I could really just be gushing about this row all day for y'all. Like, I just like this energy a lot. For your third row, the second, girl, that coffee. Your second row, the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and this Page of Pentacles coming in here. So because this Page of your 4 of Pentacles is coming in under your Hanged Man, darling, this lets me know of, through this change of perspective, what the active steps that you're taking in terms of like where you're putting your investments into something. The 4 of Pentacles is associated as a little bit of that sitting duck energy, Cancer, but in y'all's case, like, I feel like this is like movement, darling, right? I feel as if like you're moving, you're changing, it's like, as like an analogy, it's like you're changing banks, darling. Maybe you're investing heavily into a specific relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic, could be friendships or what have you. And you're just moving it along, darling. Excuse me. What an interesting taste of spray as well as espresso, darling. It's not, don't try it out. 4 of Wands coming in here in the middle of your centerfold of this energy here. So this is quite literally where it is that you're going, as well as just like the main focal point for y'all, Cancer. So the 4 of Wands being under your King of Wands, this is where you are going. You already have a vision in mind, Cancer, for where it is that you are wanting to go, for what it is that you're trying to create in your life, and you're just accepting nothing less for you guys. So I like this a lot for you guys. Page of Pentacles coming in under your Fool card. So very quickly, Cancer, for you guys, and this may be part of this process here, Cancer, what's getting you in it's a lot easier for you to just really lead with this vision is because of this Page of Pentacles. It's almost as if you got like a little bit of a taste, darling, of what could be. And that's probably going to be for like 15% of y'all. Y'all know I love my percentages. For like 15% of y'all. For the majority, for the 85% Cancer, I feel as if this is going to be coming in as a sense of like some type of offer coming forward for you guys, or an opportunity for you to sink your hands into. Could be a new stream of revenue, as well as something that I hear. But I want you to think of the Page of Pentacles like, you see this Page of Pentacles and the Pentacles being extended out to you. So it could be leading to communication. I do get actually for... I do get, if this is in terms of like some type of financial thing for you guys, Cancer, there's going to be some type of sense of communication coming in where it's like a collaborative thing. Like some of you guys may be inspired to starting a business, or maybe just internally you're just like, ooh, I wonder if this friend over here, this person over here, like it's just like this, it's like rounding up girl. The first thing that came to mind, Cancer, is like rounding up the cattle, but I know how demeaning that sounds, and I don't mean it in that way, but it's just like rounding up the troops. There we go, darling. Rounding up the troops, getting your resources in together so you can really do something big, darling. So now for your third row, Cancer, we have the 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Can we appreciate like the 4-4 and you get it, right? And as well as this Ace of Swords coming in here. Seven of Swords coming in under your Hanged Man, Cancer, and your Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is what I was getting a sense of, where it's just like you change your mindset, you're changing up where you're putting in your investments, and I do feel as if for you guys, you have to be careful about putting too much on your plate, Cancer, because I forget which sign last week got this as well. May have been Sagittarius, actually. Actually, yeah, I think it was Sagittarius. So if you have any Sagittarius in your chart, I know I just said last week, but is this week, this current week of readings that this is going out in, check out Sagittarius readings if you have any type of Sagittarian in your chart, or if you're dealing with someone that has Sagittarius in their chart, because I do see that similarity there. So I do feel the need to point that out. Yeah, it just feels as if like rounding up the troops, darling. Seven of Pentacles coming in under your King of Wands and this Four of Wands here. Now, I did say I was going to get into this a little bit, right? The Seven of Pentacles is always, and well, not always, but most of the time, darling, the artwork is referred to as some type of garden, right? Because it's a very nurturing energy. When you plant these seven pentacles, these seven seeds, darling, it takes a while for them to grow, and that is the name of the game for you guys. You guys are putting in your investments into something, really nurturing something to just bring something to life, to get the fruits of your labor. I don't know why I cannot tongue roll today, girl. And then this Ace of Swords coming in under your Fool card, and then the Page of Pentacles. Girl, that coffee. As I wanted to say, my brain is getting quicker than my mouth. This is a powerful setup to darling, just in these three together, because just very big player cards coming in for you guys. So with this new journey that you're stepping into, Cancer, Page of Pentacles comes in, so it's just like the sense of communication, terms of collaboration, or just even just what have you. It's like this opportunity presenting itself to you. It's kind of like being handed to you on a silver platter, darling. Or I guess in this case, a nice caramel macchiato. If we're looking at these hands, girl, I need to calm down. Ace of Swords, though, it's just like it's a sense of like inspiration, Cancer. It's this sense of like, I don't know. I feel like for some of you guys, it's going to be, I hear the word reinvigorating for you guys, adding us, what is it? A little pep to your step, darling, right? Maybe some of you guys are lacking focus, or not lacking focus, lacking purpose, feeling like you're purposeless. This right here, darling, like if you're feeling like a little, you're just like going through life not with any type of direction or feeling like you have any purpose, that's not gonna last much longer, Cancer. So I like that a lot for you guys. This is just a very fabulous reading. Coffee aside, darling, like I feel just so chipper with this energy, just because like, getting into the weird side of things, whenever I do Zodiac readings, I'll connect to an energy and do like a little bit of a pre-shuffle. And so like I will usually get a pretty good vibe of how my darlings are doing, right? And so, coffee aside, I feel this chipper. It's all just because I feel like this is going to be an extremely happy time for y'all. We have the Page of Swords clarifying your Hanged Man. Do y'all see that? Let me not. We have the Two of Swords clarifying your King of Wands, as well as the Six of Pentacles coming in on your Fool card. So definitely this is something that's been on your mind. This transition's been on your mind for a while. Whatever it has been, it's like you're waiting for the trigger to be pulled on something for you to like go forward, right? Because I do feel like you guys were in a little sitting duck energy, or just at this place of being like, I don't know where to go from here, darling. Six of Pentacles, though, you are definitely going to find your purpose. You're going to find a new energy coming in that's going to be worthy of your investments. That's going to be nice, a nice tit for tat. Knight of Wands in the back of the energy here. If I feel a very direct message, but I do feel as if whoever this Page of Pentacles is about, if it's in terms of a person, I do feel like they exude some type of fiery trait. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, girl, does this look like Pentacles? Y'all can't even see it. Seven of Cups coming in, clarifying your Four of Pentacles, with the Ten of Wands clarifying your Four of Wands, and then the Four of Swords clarifying your Page of Pentacles. So very interesting here, Cancer. Definitely with this Ten of Wands, this, tens represents closures, darling. So definitely your time of struggle, as I was saying before, like that period of where you're kind of just like, lacking purpose or what have you is definitely coming to an end. Seven of Cups here with this Four of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are just waiting for the right moment to like what it is that's going to be worthy of your investments. And so you guys are just waiting for that right time, that right opportunity. And some of you guys are still going to be in this place until you get that Page of Pentacles moment that happens. And that's when the movement comes. And I feel like that's going to be for like, girl with my percentages again, probably like 25% of y'all. I know it probably has no bearing for any of y'all, but like I feel better being able to give a percentage for what I feel, darling. Six of Wands coming in, clarifying your Seven of Swords, with the King of Swords clarifying your Seven of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles clarifying your Ace of Swords. What did I say? Ace of Pentacles clarifying your Ace of Swords. So double aces clarifying each other, which is powerful in of itself, right? This is a green light card or dynamic. You know, as a tarot reader, when you see two aces together like this, it's like the green light to go ahead for doing something, darling. So first and foremost, if you guys are waiting for your moment, maybe I'm your Pentacles, darling, right? What was I just saying? Like you're waiting for that Page of Pentacles moment, but you know, I see the Page of Pentacles extending out that singular Ace of Pentacles. So girl, take that as you will, darling. You guys are definitely on the right track. You know, Six of Wands is a card of victory, public success, very much so the rich and fame card, fame and fortune card, darling. And so this is just a sense here for you, Cancer. It's going to be like whatever this is, darling, it's going to be extremely profitable for you. You guys are like stepping into like a very healthy dose of abundance. So I just like this a lot for you guys, Cancer. Let me know, like, let me know what this is about. Let me know what projects you guys have in mind. Girl, I'm trying to feed these cards to Ms. Barbara Walters and close out this row here as well. Give these cards to Miss Aretha Franklin, darling. I cannot tongue roll right now. And then we're going to continue on with... Girl, come on now. Take it. Now we're going to be getting into your spirit guide and ancestral messages for this week, Cancer. Let's see what's up here. What insight do we got going on? What insight do we have for my Cancer spirit, from my Cancer spirit guides as well as their ancestors? Five of Wands coming in here, Nine of Wands coming in, as well as your Wands. A lot of fire energy in y'all's reading. Definitely check and see if you guys have any fire in your chart, Cancer. So in this dynamic, you guys have just been in this period, you know, I don't even feel like I need to get clarifiers to this. You guys have just been in a period of struggle, right? With the Five of Wands here, that's the card of just like, you know, maybe in terms of people have just been trying you, darling. It shows to me, you know, it's the card of obstacles and just like, just dealing with a lot of upheaval, dealing with just a lot of inconveniences. And that's led you to be at this point of where it's just like having to just like persevere, standing in your truth as that Nine of Wands, being that wounded warrior. Taking this time while y'all may have just been in this period of struggle, Cancer, you haven't allowed this to defeat you or to overwhelm you and having you shut down. In fact, you guys have just been rising, trying your best to rise above. Three of Wands shows to me, as I was saying before, like I feel as if you guys are going to be getting like a taste, darling, of what could be, and that's what's going to really give you that extra boost forward for yourself, Cancer. And because that came in for your spirit guide and ancestral messages, I feel as if, darling, that whatever that taste is, it's quite literally the sense of your spirit guides, you know, sending you a lifeline, darling, you know, trying to send some help to you. I feel drawn to say this as well. If you work with a specific spirit guide, Cancer, this is like their gift to you, is what I'm hearing. So take that as you will. And as I was saying, gifts to you, we have the Knight of Cups coming in here. Yeah, this is definitely like a gift from like your spirit guides, or just like a gift from a past ancestor, darling. If it is a past ancestor, it's someone that you've definitely connected with in your lifetime that may have recently passed away. And I feel like that's going to be like for like 30% of you guys. For the majority, it's going to be about some type of spiritual guide. Deity, if you guys have been working closely with deity. I can't shuffle these cards now. So yeah, now let's get into Cancer, how people are perceiving you right now, Cancer. How are people seeing y'all right now, girl? Let's get the tea on that, darling. Ace of Wands coming in again, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. So this is coming in as a sense moon card as well. So in the strength card, girl, so much fire energy coming in. This is the Leo card. so much fire energy being present in y'all's reading, Cancer. So this is letting me know someone that you definitely have walked away from emotionally. If this is in terms of a job, I can't help but feel as if like your past job that you walked away from might even be trying to come back and like offer you something better, or trying to make their appearance known. Just I don't know, it's like a weird side message. In this though, I feel like this person, especially because the moon card is in the back of the deck for you, Cancer, it's like someone that you walked away from, that you put distance between for whatever your choice is, darling. None of my business. And it's almost as if like maybe you guys were initially, when you guys were connecting or before you chose to walk away, it was just like ending sour, but now like it's like this situation where it's like they're able to appreciate you a lot more, Cancer, now that you are gone, which is just interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. This is definitely like a 75% of y'all going to probably be experiencing some type of communication or them trying to make their presence known, darling, in some type of way. Very much so. Like you might, if in terms of social media, girl, don't be checking anyone from the past as social media unless you're trying to piss yourself off, because it's not going to be aggressive in a sense, but it's just like I feel as if people are going to be very much so like, you know how people are just very passive in their post status or tweets and all that, where it's just like it's clearly about you but they're not using names. I feel like that's what's going to be going on here. If they don't reach out to you, like it feels like they're going to try to get your attention but like not actually be direct about it. So take that as you will, darling. Still though, I stand by my sense in that if you know, it may be like a build-up process, Cancer, where it's just like, you know, you start seeing signs and be like, is this person talking about me? Is this person thinking about me? They may be popping up in your head and in your dreams, which is a sign of them sending energy to you based off of their own thoughts and what have you. May not, you know, it doesn't have to be intentional, but then it's just like a build-up process into the point where they end up sending you a message, Cancer. But darling, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, Cancer. Thank you for being patient with me, even with my coffee addict self nowadays, darling. But I hope you found this reading helpful. If you would like to book a private personal reading with me, Cancer, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that just being SimplyVelca, darling. And yeah, I love you so much, Cancer. Be sure to check out your monthly reading, and I will be connecting with y'all sometime in the near future, darling. I love you so much.